reload for tomorrow, so I got to sit here with a line of like 20 fucking trucks. So I figured, fuck it, I'm going live. Got a little bit of bait mail. I'm glad you got the notification. Figured I'd go live because I ain't been live in a few days, and yeah. We are live. What is going on, people? Let me see here. Where is the settings for the microphone? Because I should have done this before. That just is how it is. Go to settings. Bluetooth. Where you at, Bluetoothy? Hopefully this thing will connect. Guess it helps to turn it on. Are you gonna work? Oh, it says it's connected. Are we connected? Yes, we are. Hopefully you can hear me. Go back, exit out of there, and it says we're live. All right. You put the old camera and turn that off. Wow. That's what happens when you're rusty, man. Rusty. Rustic. Okay, do that. There. All right. What's going on, people? What's up, peeps? As you can tell from the title, today we're going to just do a build and chill. I got something new that I want to, build and do stuff with. So that's what we're going to do on my little ghetto setup that I got going on here. You go pull up the chat. Here, go here, channel. Click on this there. Hopefully the sound is gone. Here we go. Put that down. All right. I got you here and I got you down there. We're good. Anyway, what's going on, people? It's been a minute. Figured I'm tired, but I'm not quite tired yet. So I figured, fuck it, I'll do a little live or whatever. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Let me see. Let's do this here. Let's go there. That. Sorry, folks. I'm doing this last minute, unprepared type of thing. Just because that's how I do it. Then go here. I think that'll do it. That's good. We're good there. We are good. Plug this in. And yeah. I got a new piece of Dave's vape gear, and I wanna build it, and yeah, I got the Dead Rabbit Max. So I want to go ahead and build this thing and see how she vapes, and I'm gonna put it on my one of my purge mods. This is the detonator thingy. It's called the detonator something or other. Got number 61. So we're gonna put it on that and see how she vapes. Hopefully it looks good on here, but we'll see. So we got the Dead Rabbit Max. I got the matte black, as you can tell. And you get the RDA, obviously. You get your 0.2 Clapton coils, which just seems kind of weird for an RTA like this because it's a big one. Claptons, I don't really think they're really, good. Shoelace cotton, coil cutting tool, bottom feeding pin, accessory bag, blah, blah, blah. And I got a trusty DNA 200 device right here that I'm going to check it on. I got the Big Boy Boxer with the Valkyrie RTA. I've been enjoying this thoroughly. enjoying that. Got some of that Jam Monster Black Cherry. It's pretty good. Put that warning: this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, but it won't kill you. Been rocking this. Pretty good though. Pretty good. And then I've been using this little thingy right here, this little Marvos tea with some of this Cloud Express vape co. If anybody's ever tried this juice, let me know in the comments because it's pretty good. This is a butterscotch fried ice cream. I also got the strawberry variant of this too. So it's pretty good. Drinking on some Mountain Dew Sparks. So got my trusty whatchamacallit purge here. I think this is about the only thing that I have that's going to look good on, so we'll check that out right now and see what it looks like. I think it's going to look fabulous, and actually not bad. That looks pretty damn good on there, I think. I just hope it vapes as good as it looks, you know. But that's to be determined. I'm going to need a couple things out of my whatchamacallit here. And shout out to the lurkers out there. I'm glad you're giving me views. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. What do we get in the kit? Like I read off, you get a couple Allen keys, you get that little screwdriver, bottom squong pin, extra O-rings, and some flathead screws, which I don't like. I can't stand them. Nope. And of course, you get your little cutting tool, jig thing, and it's marked here to, like you're not going to be able to see it because it's in black, but it's marked at 5 millimeters. And then we have shoelace cotton and some Clapton coils, but I'm not going to use those. So I got some of my own that I like to use in my trusty coil collection here. We're going to go for some nice, what do I got here? No, that's not. Oh, that's series anyway. I can't use those. I'll probably go with some, what's this? We'll go with some Alex Homeboy OC from out there in California. We'll go with his. And they are 3 millimeter twisted messes N80. 0.0, mind your own effing business. So we'll go with these. Put that there. Okay, I need one thing I probably don't have. Yep, I'll just have to use this janky little screwdriver here because I don't have a good flathead one that's within reach. So we'll see what happens. See what happens. Okay. Let's go. And if in case you're wondering, I don't have a battery in here because I know somebody else will go, you're building on a Mac. No, yeah, but there's no battery. Is what it is. Oh, wow, I like this. I like the screws in this one. They're like meatier, bigger, and smooth. Like how they work. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. I think I like this. The build quality, anyway, so far. Build quality's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Okay. This. Come on. Janky little China screwdrivers, man. They just. I mean, the black handled ones are definitely a lot better than the old blue handled. Some things. I tried using them a couple times and they're just cheap, you know. All right, let's get a couple coils. There's some nice, pretty looking good coils right there. I like them. pretty fat, which is pretty good for, fat rabbit, I guess. Shit like that. All right. Foil cutting tool. I'm gonna go with the recommended, then go from there, see if it's what I like. I hope it is. We'll see. Never know. Excuse me. I've been saying I want to build this damn thing ever since I got it. It's been a minute now, but it's been like blah. Tonight I'm just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll build one done. And I'm surprised it says 5 because like it's the way that our RDA is built. Like you could probably get away. It doesn't matter because like it's such a deep deck. Get away with it. I'm gonna give a shout out to Snickerdoodle out there for triggering me to get this damn RDA. He knows who he is. Okay, let's go ahead. Search here. And I'm probably going to want to raise it up a little bit. Good. That's one thing I like about this Max is how big the deck is. Like you can pretty much manhandle your coils, like and put them like where you want them, how high and all that, just with your fingers. You ain't gotta like use a damn cool tool jig or coil jig rather. You just pretty much do it like this, eyeball it if you will, to get to where you want it. Which eventually, as an older vapor, that usually, or a seasoned vapor, I guess you want to call it, you get used to doing that over time, and it's just like second nature anyway. Okay, got them there. Let me in just a little bit. That and like all that. Guess they can go in a little bit more. And that's what I got going on so far right there. Right there. Okay. Now I got to take this puppy off, dry burn it on a regulated device because that's the responsible thing to do. Hopefully these DNA 250s don't give me that, oh, for temperature protect. I hate that crap. That's one reason I had the old reviewer OG, what is it? Not Mad Modders, Vaporized Nomads box. That thing finally took crap on me. Like the battery swelled up, so I had to take it out. So now I gotta get another battery. But luckily, when it was redone, they put connectors in it. So all I gotta do is go get another battery, connector on it, and good to go. Hey. Let's not do 80 watts. Let's do, get away with 65. That's right. Triple C coils, man, they're good too. Shout out to Triple C. I do need to get heat. They're a little expensive, but man, they're worth it. Back when I could just frivolously spend my vape gear money or money on vape gear, I would just buy a bunch of shit. Can't do that quite so much anymore. So I got to go find the good coils for the best price type of thing. Okay, a little bit of hot spots out of there. And there we go. Perfect. Blowing from the inside out. Yo, right on the freaking money too. Wow. Right. What it says on the damn thing? It says right here. Triple C coils, man. If you ain't got none, never had none, give them a try. Pretty good. Pretty good. Go ahead and put this back on the mech. Okay. Hopefully I'm not disappointed by this thing, really. Hopefully. I don't think I will be, but you never know. No, you never know. Back on there. We got that done. Give me some of my cotton threads, one of my favorites. Pretty much what I use mainly, but I do eventually wander to the occasional old school way of using cotton pads. These are so much easier, you know? They're so much easier. Shout out to the 4 lurkers in the chat. Don't be shy, people. You can say hi. I'm not going to bite your head off, you know. It's not going to hurt. Okay. But one thing about this RDA, which is like the rest of them, that I don't like, is how like long you have to have your freaking cot, like in, because it's so freaking deep. But other than that, it's a pretty cool vape. So it's like, I can kind of deal with it, but yeah, just gotta know that you have to have your leaf, your cotton length like really, really long. That's just how it is. Sucks, but then there's those people like, you use too much cotton, too much damn cotton. No, not really. I don't. You got like cotton Nazis out there that want to like, you know, give you a bunch of crap for how much cotton you like. They conserve cotton or something. Don't really comb it out too much. Comb it out enough. The nicer it's combed out, you know, the better it'll be. Gotta do that under like Mike Bates likes to do. Wonder how he's doing and all the rest. I'm like, I don't really talk to people on like this, and I don't really do a lot of like this. Wonder how they're doing. Even my haters, you know. Wonder how they're all. Hate is gonna hate, and like they say, you ain't doing shit if you ain't hated. So, all right, there's that. Okay. Now we can just tuck her in, people. Just tuck her in. And I gotta figure out what juice I want to put in here. Almost don't want to vape this because the way the coils look, they look freaking nice. They look delicious, as somebody would say, once used to say. And there you go. Bam. The Dead Rabbit Max. It's been coiled, placed, it's been wicked. Now I just got to put juice on it. I don't know what I'm going to use. We'll have to figure that out somewhere. Got all my juice here that I have. I don't know if I want to do that one. I got a new, let me see if I got this banana milkshake stuff, but I don't know, man. Like, it might be better on like a mech, but I could be wrong. Oh, that's where that was. I also got this. It's called Captain Mellow or whatever, Vanilla Marshmallow Pound. Pretty cool. What's up, Miss Cheesecake? Of course I did. That's why they're blue. See? They wouldn't be blue if I didn't do that. I don't know what I want to use. Really don't. Like, I mean, I do, but I don't know. Oh, I got this too. This the Captain Peanut Butter. I might use this right here. I don't know if anybody's ever tried that. Um, it's the Captain My Vape Bar. I think it's the same company that makes EVS Emergency Vape Stash, one of the best strawberry milk vapes ever. Glad to see that. Glad to see that. So it's going to be a cross between this here. I got some coffee cheesecake, or it's going to be the vanilla marshmallow pound cake. Got Prohibition Syntax, and that peanut butter. I've already vaped some of it. It's kind of pretty right up there with or this I should say, the Captain peanut butter is pretty right up there with Syntax from Prohibition. I'd maybe even say really close to like being like neck and neck, if not slightly better. And that's gonna be weird for me. Where I got this here, the Freenoms, lychee, cherry blossom, and raspberry. This is new tobacco-free nicotine. I do like that because I had 2 bottles, I think, and I killed the one, so I kind of don't want to waste it. Kind of not, you know. So I'm thinking I'll probably go with the peanut butter. Just saying, you know. So let me get battery out. Oh wow, we got 8 lurkers in this piece. What's up, lurkers? What's going on? And don't worry, there is a wrap. It's not a unwrapped battery. It's just a clear wrap. That's the only difference. Battery positive up because that's where the venting is. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this. I really do. I have this feeling. You go ahead and juice on this thing. But yeah, you're gonna have to like. I just cracked my knuckles trying to squeeze the fire button on here. It's hilarious. All this cotton saturated. This heard through a little birdie that I'm still like. I guess I'm talk of the town, even though I haven't been doing much talking because, well, it's like I said before. One of my most current lives is I just don't care anymore. I'm not about that dumb shit. You know? Just about doing me, and that's what I'm doing. I guess in a way it's kind of nice because it's like I left an impression on people, but you know whether it's good or bad doesn't matter to me. But oh yeah, look at that. Damn. Oh, it smells so good, so good. All right, we're nice and saturated. And the cool thing about this barrel is I don't know if you're gonna see it. There's a notch in there. Let me put it in front of my face. There's a notch in there that it's got the locking notch where you can always line up your coils and stuff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, sure I line up the notch. This. Ooh, that is a shit ton of airflow, boy. Holy cow. Oh, oh yeah, holy cow. I can actually turn the airflow on this down. Like that for me is a lot. We'll say. Oh yeah, this is definitely gonna turn down some. At least I'm gonna say maybe halfway, maybe something like that. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, so good. It's like I said, man, this peanut butter is just so nice. The Captain. If you ever want to try a good peanut butter, I recommend this. It to me is right up there with Prohibition Syntax. It's the Captain by it's by My Vape Bar. I picked this up at a place that's delightful out of Virginia. That's all I'm gonna say. Delightful out of Virginia. Oh man, this would literally go good with coffee right now. Literally. The other one I was vaping with coffee was the butterscotch fried ice cream. But this definitely goes well with coffee. I know of another truck driver out there that I talk to all the time. Uh, he vapes up peanut butter with, I believe, peanut butter of some sort with coffee. Might even be Prohibition. It's been such a minute. I don't. What's up, lurkers? So how you been, Jennifer? Anyway, how's life treating you? I got my license taken care of now, finally. So I'm free and clear. I could pretty much go with anybody I want. My record's clean. Now I found out I can go anywhere. So now I'm at the point where I just got to decide who I want to go with, who's going to pay me the most, that type of shit. So I have a couple. I have one now that's blowing me up with emails. They got me doing safety stuff on emails, and I'm not even hired yet. Like they want me that bad. They've called me like 20 freaking times, but I unfortunately had to keep telling them, yeah, I'm still waiting on the freaking state of Tennessee, still waiting on Tennessee. But now it's done, so I'm good. And this time I've got screenshots, receipts, and everything. So if the state of Tennessee decides to do this to me again for a second time, I can tell them to go F off because I got proof. Y'all need to stop. Tennessee, when it comes to DMV, worst state ever to deal with DMV shit. To even call them, you never get a hold of them. And you'll sit online when you do, online on the phone, and it'll say 14 minutes wait time. It'll go up to 16 minutes wait time. Then it goes back to 14 minutes. It's just back and forth. I had to go up to like 18 minutes wait time, and it's ridiculous. So that was a long growing 3 weeks trying to deal with all that. And the good thing though, it only cost me $65 to get reinstated. Besides the last time when I paid, that was a little more. That was like 100 something bucks. But this time, I got screenshots. I got everything. Got the proof. I'm good to go. That crackle, baby. That crackle. I'm doing good, Jennifer. I'm in my own place, uh, doing my thing. It's peaceful, you know. It's peaceful to me now because I don't go live all the freaking time, and I don't have a need to, you know. So it's nice to go live when I do, and it's peaceful, and I enjoy it now, not like last time. And you know, which I probably plan on doing in the future if I ever come across some new shit like this, the Dead Rabbit Max. I do like a little build and chill and talk about it. Shit, my first impression is crap. the whole 9 yard, whatever. And maybe when I get the office cleared up, me a desk, and I gotta get a whole new computer system. I'm gonna build me a desktop one instead of using my laptop because it's gonna be stationary. Because eventually I'm gonna be off the road working and be home. Um, and then I'll be able to do the fancy camera I got, set that up permanently and all that crap. But for right now, I'm just gonna do it like this. Shoot the shit. But see, that's the thing. When you get to a certain point in your vaping journey, if you want to call it that, there comes a point in time where you don't have to watch review videos anymore. You've been vaping long enough to know what you like as far as juice goes, what you like as far as RDAs, RTAs goes, whether you're that or that, vice versa, whether you're regulated or mech, you already know that. So by the stuff that you have, you already now you're going to base your purchases off of that. You know what I mean? Like that's how that works. So it's the review thing for this industry is a dying thing and it's not even because lack of this or that. It's everybody gets to a certain point, they just don't need it. Now you just want to see what the deck looks like. You can do that online. You can go to whatever place that has pictures and look at them, and you're good to go. But you just look at it. So there's no point. But like I've said in my other previous live, I'm more getting it. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess it's curiosity, but it's not that big of a deal. It's like the whole, not the hoarding. Oh, what the hell is it called? Preppers thing. Like there's a truck driver that does the stuff I watch. There's a lady in Tennessee that has a farm. She's got chickens and cows and all that crap. And like I learned how to do um, glass water glassing of eggs. I didn't even know that was a thing. And apparently you can take eggs and make them last up to 2 years. I was like, what? No way. It's a thing. It's something that you mix with water and it does. So I guess like the scientific part of that shit is what interests me because you can do so many different things, you know? So that's the part that interests me really. Uh, but, that's the thing. And I'm into like the herping thing, like snakes and stuff like that. I am gonna get my first snake eventually. I want to get like a hog nose, like a Western hog nose, like a different, like kind of ones that like orange and pink or shit like that. Give that a go. The snake I really want to get is you have to have a permit for it. It's an Eastern Indigo. They're native to the state. What I would like to do eventually is maybe have like a whole nother property and just like breed them because they are like an endangered species here. But they're just the coolest freaking snakes. Jet black. They got like a red throat on the bottom with a little bit of yellow like markings and their black eyes. They're just cool snakes and they eat other snakes like poisonous shit, like rattlesnakes and all that. But it's just always been a dream of mine to have something like that. And if I can sit there and go and breed them and put them out, or release them into the wild, that'd be freaking awesome. They have like a couple programs like that because it's a native snake. So that would, take care of some of like the problem. Like Florida, we have invasive those pythons, like the big fuckers. They're invasive. It doesn't matter how many they get, and they turn them into food for like other things. They're just invasive. Same thing with the lionfish. The thing with the pointy spikes and all that. They're invasive in Florida too. They even allow people to go and catch them and stuff. I'm not into that part. It's fish and shit, but snake thing I like. And at one point, I even thought about going into like poisonous, or not poisonous, venomous snake collecting and stuff like that, but I can't now for certain reasons. But I've thought about doing that. And I watched some of these YouTubers that's been doing it. I've watched them for quite some time, like some of them when they were small and where they're at now. It's a lot of hard work. You got to put like 1,000 hours in each individual breed of like snake, like colubrids and stuff like that is one. You got to do it like 1,000 every single group. You have to do 1,000 hours or whatever you're going to, use or whatever, but not use, but like use as like education things or whatever as a collection. You have to do all that. So, so I was like, hognose I can do. Hognose, technically, I don't know if people know it, but hognose, they're venomous, but they're rear fanged. So the only way for them to get you is to chew on your damn hand. But if a snake like that goes, you're gonna move your hand away. You're not gonna let's just chew on my hand. And it's because they mainly like eating like frogs and shit. And when a frog goes to be eaten, it puffs up. So that's what they pop the shit. So that's why. And then there's the false water cobra. That I heard is not on a list. There's like a list for permit. You don't need a permit for those. Are pretty much the same thing too. But we got 14 lurkers up in this piece. What's up, people? Uh, so yeah, you know, I'm liking this thing. It does have. I when I first looked at it, I didn't think it was gonna have that much airflow. Man, dude, I have to say, as long as I've been vaping, I think this is like the first one that I've actually had to cut the airflow down. Like and it's crazy. Go back to that's fully closed. Let me try fully wide open. I'm gonna choke. I can already see it. No, I didn't. I just had to get used to it. That's all. Definitely need to put some more on here before I dry hit. Hashtag dry hit that shit. What's that? And I noticed there's like a lot of people like I don't know why like a couple live shows they made it like a big deal about this taking your videos and putting them to uh 18 or older, which they've been doing that for quite some time now. It's not nothing like it's anything new. It's not even new that they've been doing it YouTube themselves. They were doing my videos way long ago. Like the same thing. If you don't age restrict it, you're supposed to. Like it was in the terms of service like a while back. You had to start doing it. And then they got to where people, I don't know if people are being lazy or if they just, you know, did, but they said, no, we're going to do it automatically. I do it all the time before I even go like on live stuff or even video. You just automatically do it. That's all you got to do. It's not a big deal, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? You know, I'm thinking maybe they were just reaching for content. Maybe I don't know, but I noticed a couple of them talking about it. It's like they were making like, wow, it's a big deal. Like this, what the hell? It's not that big of a deal. It's been done. All you simply got to do, go to your video before you upload it, answer the two questions. Is this content made for kids? No. Uh, do I want my videos age restricted to 18 or older? Yes. And then you post it. It's not a big deal. It's not a difficult thing. Like it really isn't. But apparently people think it's a big deal. And I know the whole well, if you age restrict the videos, then you get less seen or whatever. But that's part of it. What we do on here as far as vaping goes. It's adults only, so it shouldn't be like a surprise. Just that simple. I have to say this purge purge D with the I almost said fat rabbit, but I'm dead rabbit max. It's pretty sexy. I like it. It's pretty good. So if I had to sum up my opinion on this thing, I would definitely say it's got freaking good flavor, shit tons of airflow. Like, I mean, a shit ton, like more than I'm used to, even, which is surprising. And yeah, it's pretty good. And I thought when I put it on fully wide open, I was going to choke, but no, it's pretty good. Get a little bit of that cherry monster jam. Damn, 14 people. Y'all can talk. You ain't got to be shy. I mean, come on now. Damn. I've come to the realization now that, like, if I don't have anything nice to say, I'm just not going to say nothing at all. It's one of those things. It's done me good in this past year, I guess you could say. It's done me good, and I like it. Let me go ahead and put. Oh, I got my new. Got this too, I guess you could say. I got another Juggernaut V2. This time I got the matte black because the glossy one I had somehow grew legs and walked away. So, but I like this. I like the matte black better anyway. Okay, there, there, those there, and of course I got my trusty SBS boxer with the Mike Vapes. Uh, I always forget this damn thing. What the hell is this thing called? Not not the recurve RTA. Oh, what the hell is this thing called? I'm drawing a blank. It's good though. It's good. Got some one of my other favorites, the Mooey liquid strawberry milk. Man, I'm about low on that shit too. And this is like getting hard to find. So, getting hard to find. What's up? That's it. Eclipse. What's up, Georgia boy? How you been, man? You missed my got my fat rabbit or dead rabbit max going on my purge here. Pretty damn good. Lots and lots and lots of freaking airflow. And I seen what's his name's uh Mike Vape's the what's it called, the Blaze RTA or some crap, something like that. I don't remember what it's called, but that seems like it almost reminds me of like the Valkyrie because it's top airflow with the recurve and like a wider recurve deck. It looks like it could be cool. But I don't know. It's China, so what are you gonna do? Got a little bit of that in there. I still got this with my nightmare on it. I've been rocking that. I gotta change the re-wicket stuff like that. This is the it's the DAC Clag by Rue Custom Vapors or Vapes, and it's stacked. It's made from the Philippines. It's pretty good. I like it. So I got that. I haven't really vaped like a stacked in a minute other than that. But I haven't really messed with that much. Like it's my go-tos have been like this here. It's like I'm RTAing the crap out of it. And this here, and then this freaking thing here, and then this right here. It's like That's what I've been doing, like RTA, and this is like the first RDA in a while that I've actually used. I don't know why, but the Fat Rabbit though, like I can't really say I'm one way or the other when it comes to RTAs or RDAs because I think I like them both equally. It's more of a thing with me of getting like being lazy, I guess you could say, like not wanting to like an RDA, you're gonna have to re-wick more so than an RTA. I would say. I would think maybe not. Maybe the RTA because it's in a tank and it's there, it's soaking in it. I don't know, but to me, it just seems like like with the RDA, you got to change the coils, you got to do the cotton, and I'm one of those people. I don't do. I'm like there's a few people I know that like every 3 days they re-wick their crap. I don't do that. I just keep vaping it until it just tastes nasty, and then I do. It's more of like a lazy thing, you know. But that's what that whatever RTA that he came out with. That's what that reminds me of. It reminds me of like a cross. Well, I guess I could say a cross between the Eclipse, the Valkyrie, and the Recurve. It's kind of like a bunch of in one. So I'm curious because the way the airflow, it's got the bottom, it's got the sides, and somewhat on. So it's kind of like all the way around, except at the top. So I'm kind of like interested in that airflow, like how it is. It also reminds the deck also reminds me of one. It was like this foreign dude. He made this really big RDA art. It was an RDA from somewhere or like Netherlands or some. I can't remember his name. That kind of reminds me of that in a way, but like a smaller version. And I remember when he came out with that, and a lot of people gave him crap. Oh, this thing's garbage. Don't do this. Don't do that. But I don't know. I can't remember the name of that freaking RDA. It was like really big. It wasn't like huge, huge, but it was big. And I think that he called it like a W deck or something like that. Or oh, he had like a weird name. And he kind of talked weird, uh, kind of like a Fraggle Rock person. Fraggle Rocks. I can't remember his name. I know a lot of reviewers when they got it, they kind of dissed it in a way, but that's gonna bother me. I can't believe I can't remember that damn name. The Athog or oh what the hell? It's like right there. Yeah, Thog or I don't even know if it started with it's some weird name. It was a weird name. And I don't know. I'm not sure, Georgia Boy, about the Cthulhu thing, but it might be it. But who made it? But the Athog or uh, Thog or something like that. It's just it don't make no damn sense to me. I can't. Maybe it even started with a W. Who the hell knows? I don't. Not sure. But kind of reminds me of that, like a mixture of a bunch of shit. Hopefully it's good. I mean, it's going to be like around 35, 40, something like that. It's not going to be like ridiculously expensive to where you just don't want to try. At least try it. I like the fact that he didn't include rainbow because I can't stand rainbow colored crap. I wish I knew whose idea it was to even start coming out with that. Like I don't know. I'm not partial to rainbow colored crap. I never was. I guess if I was like bogan and pink stuff and all that, maybe or purple stuff, I'm just not into. Like pretty much, I'd say 95% of my shit is black or stainless, and majority of that, I'd even go 90, 97% of my stuff is black versus stainless. So what are you gonna do? Crackle these coils, triple C coils, people. I'm telling you, they're pretty damn good. If he's still making, I don't even know if he's still making coils, but I hope he is because he makes some good coils. Alex Homeboy out there in California, he's good. Triple C's, and I'm always gonna say, Maple Hawks Anonymous, even though he doesn't do coils anymore, because like for the price, even not just for the price, but the quality and the price, his by far were like second to none in my opinion. But he unfortunately doesn't make them no more. So, and a couple people have been telling me to try out Rebel coils, Twisted Timmy's coils, and I asked them about doing a set or like I wanted like 100 sets to see what they would charge. And I haven't really gotten an answer back, so I don't know. But we'll see. Eventually, we'll see. When it's done, still got plenty of coils for now. And going back to that lazy thing, I'll use a set of coils till they like pretty much fall apart in the RDA. Well, then you have no choice but to. And I've had that be like months and months and months. So part about having to redo this crap, you gotta pick it all back up, put it all away. That's the other part I don't like, which is why I try not to change my shit so often. You got to do what you got to do, right? It is what it is. Take a motherfucking drink. Zethog, that's it. More knowing. Yep, that's the one. I mean, let me know, Georgia boy. You think I'm on something with that? Because if you look at that deck and you look at his RDA and you look at Mike's thing, like to me, it reminds me of. It's I don't know if it's because of how like pointy up the ramp parts are or what, but it just reminds me of. I'm not saying that that's what it's directly off of, but it reminds me of that. Like it really does. The Zethog, and it was a fog or something like that. Zethog, yep. Mhm. I wonder if they would have like because when he made that thing was massive. I wonder if he would have made it smaller, if it probably would have done better, like maybe a 28 or even as low as like a 25. I wonder if it would have like made a difference. I don't know. This thing puts out some dense vapor, boy. Dense vapor. It's a clone of the diesel RTA. I have never seen the diesel RTA. I mean, I've heard about it. I know who put it out there, but never seen it, so I have no idea. But and that's the other thing. Like he's got that insert, right? The insert that comes out. That all I think that maybe the diesel RDA had that, but I know the other one. Oh, what's that other one? The arbiters, the arbiters, arbiter two or something like had the same insert that will come out too. Me personally, if I was Mike, I would have done it like an ultimate insert instead of like the metal one. But it's China, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into the diesel RTA to see because I mean I remember it sort of vaguely and I remember it coming out. I believe that was Ambition's Vapor. I think it was his thing, wasn't it? I believe it was. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Yep, the Oxford Arbiter. If I remember correctly, I think Mike liked that one too. I'm not sure. I know Fagan did. I think Fagan loved that thing. He used to talk about it all the time. So now we got the diesel RTA, we got the Arbiter, we got the Zethog. There's like it's like you can compare like a handful of freaking stuff to it. So um Yeah, which I mean, you can't really fault people because you can only come up with things for so many different ways and so many different variations of possibilities. So it doesn't really matter anyway. You know. Um, yeah. So you can't. Uh, Said it looked a little like it, and he sending. Oh, okay. I didn't know he said. I didn't know he even said that. Like, I guess I didn't pay attention to that in the video to notice. You know, but might have to watch his video because I don't remember him saying that. He did. He did. But if he did say that, well, then there you go. I mean, at least he's not saying, "Oh, I just you did this, this, and that," you know. And it's made. But the thing is for me, is I've never had any of Thunderhead Creations products. There was a couple that I wanted to try, but I never got them. My thing with Thunderhead Creations is I love their packaging. Like their packaging is great. Just how they, do it with the metal containers. You can use it as a stand. I like their packaging, but I never got any other things, which I'm surprised. Oh, okay. So he said it on the live show last night, but he didn't say it in his video. I thought you were talking about he said it on the video. So if he said it, I'm pretty sure Ambition Vapor probably heard it. So he's probably going to mention it in his video when he does. But that's not a slight or anything. It's, if he does mention it, then he's not lying because, well, Mike said it. So, you know. But I'm 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 just trying to understand like the reason why he came out. Like I know the monetarily reasons why he came out with it, but I just don't understand. Like I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little conflicted on that. Oh yeah. So that's been done by Arctic Dolphin. I'm not sure what they had with that name, but the only thing I really ever had from Arctic Dolphin was mods, but I don't. I'm not sure what they did with that, but I mean, really, in all honesty, like the products that he's come out with, the only one that I really it was okay. I mean, it wasn't like the greatest thing since ever. Was the iconic art? I didn't really care too much for that. And then the what's that other one? The single coil intake. Was it the intake? The one with the two pipes where you they had the two pipes with the airflow. I can't. I think that was the single coil. I didn't care for that. It just didn't come over on me well. I just didn't care for it. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, they don't do that no more. Oh man, see that sucks for me because I haven't bought anything like that. I figured, but what are you gonna do, right? Um, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna probably get me one, check it out, stuff, and see. But I don't know. Like I towards the lately from in the past, like he's to me he's like a single coil kind of guy, and lower wattage too. And I believe I've heard him say that. And he comes out with a dual coil RTA, which I guess I would assume why is because the the intake, or the dual coil intake, or he said people wanted more airflow, and I guess this is supposed to have more airflow. But I just remember a time when people were like, all like, that top airflow sucks and blah blah blah. But I guess they've gotten better with it, you know. Yeah, it was bad for me, man. I ended up throwing it out or I gave it away. I can't remember. I just didn't. It just wasn't for me, you know. It wasn't my thing. But I can say majority of his things we've came out with, I've bought multiples of, and I've liked majority of it. So this might be a good thing too. You never know. But honestly, I think I'm kind of RTA'd out, I guess. I want to see more RDAs. I don't know why, but I just do, you know. Yeah, yeah. I can agree with you on that. Definitely can agree with you on that because, and that's me saying it from what I've heard from other people, what I've seen on videos and stuff like that. It's not me speaking from actually having Thunderhead Creation products. Like I said, there's a couple ones that I wanted to try. One was an RDTA, uh, maybe another RTA, and then like an RDA. I'm not sure. But yep, I'm at home, man, chilling at home. I had a little snafu with the job I had. They apparently were laying people off, like downsizing. I got like a whole freaking message that they sent me on my Omnitrax computer that states that they're downsizing the company, and it went to everybody in the whole company. It wasn't just like to me. And they downsized, so they laid me off. And I think what I feel like the reason is because I was one of their highest paid drivers, which they have told me a couple times. And they tried to say that they did a whole company wide raise, but I don't think they did, because otherwise, why would they tell me a couple? Oh, you're one of the highest paid drivers. I think it was because I asked for a raise again, and I think that what they did was they just pretty much got rid of the higher paid guys, keep the guys that get lower paid, lower pay, but that's gonna screw them in the end anyway. It's either that or they're really going out of business because, like, in the message he was the owner of the company himself was saying that uh, they've tried this, they've tried that, they've tried this, and there's no change like for the better. It's like just flat, even out type of thing. So they're like that. So I'm like, oh, okay. But the ironic part for me was when the owner's nephew, he kept asking me to, he called me a couple times, wanting me to drive his truck. I'm like, why would I drive your truck when you lied to my face? Like, literally, oh, you're good, you're fine, blah blah blah. And then, oh, we gotta let you go because we're gonna put a senior driver in your truck. I'm like, okay, but then now you want me to drive your shit because you lied to me. Like, I'm not gonna drive your shit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Shit. Oh, really? I have the mini. I like the mini, but yeah. The part that sucks for me is mainly because I got used to it's like you're in a job for so long. I was with them for 3 years. You get used to your everyday routine. I was used to a fancy truck, had decent speed. I had everything that was good, and it got great towards the end. It was really great, and then they pull this shit. But it is what it is, man. The good thing about me doing what I do, I can get a job the next day. And by getting a job the next day, what I'm saying is I could go with any company. There's shitty companies, there's lots of shitty companies, there's lots of big mega carriers that I can just go with. But I'm not going to because I'm selective because the experience that I have, I'm not going to just accept anything. It's stupid. Now that my record's completely clean, I can go anywhere. Like I had a carrier that hauls military shit. The only reason I can't go with them at this point is because I don't have hazmat on my license, which you got to go get fingerprinted, background check, the whole 9 yards, which I've done multiple times already. It's like $200, and then you go get your fingerprints taken, and this is your background check and everything else like that. You gotta, in this state, you have to go take a test at home, which is new to me. This is like a new thing. You take a test at home, bring the certificate with you to the DMV, then you got to take a test there, and then you pass that, then you get all this crap done. It's crazy. I mean, it's worth it because it's a six-figure a year job, all in military shit. They do high value and military shit, like security sensitive shit. So I'm not going to put the name out there in case I do go with that. Or I could go with a company my dad used to work for, and I'd have to get the hazmat there. Then they do all kinds of freaking training. So you got to learn how to wear a hazmat suit, all this crap, and it's gonna with them it's like a 3 interview process. If you make it past the first 2 interviews, you definitely got the job, and then the third one you got to go all the way up to freaking Boston, Massachusetts, do everything there. But you're constantly going through training of some sort, which is cool because they pay you for everything. That's another 6 figure year. That job there, I think my dad's friend, his last year just made 130,000. The military shit that's paying over like 115,000 a year. But now that my record's clean, I can get those type of jobs easy. And I've even thought at one point about getting my own truck again, like I used to have. But right now is not a good time because the way inflation, fucking diesel prices is ridiculous. I actually was talking to a recruiter for one place about a job, and they actually said what I thought. This is the first time ever, and my theory on this is there's not a shortage of drivers. There's a shortage of companies willing to pay the drivers what they are worth, and you're going to get what you pay for. So if you pay for these damn drivers that like to job hop and this and that, that's what you're going to get. So your retention is going to be sky high or low, whatever however you want to say that, and it's not going to look good. And 20 something years ago when I started, there was like nobody on the road. Now you can't even find a fucking parking spot in a truck stop. That alone tells you there is no freaking shortage. When you got people in neighborhoods and shopping centers complaining because trucks are parked there because they can't get in the truck stop because it's full by noon, that's the problem. There's too many. And this recruiter I was talking to said the same thing. And I was like, wow, somebody finally from a company, because these big companies, they won't say that. They won't say the truth. Whilst everything's been going up, I've noticed the height and pay. A lot of these companies are paying like just a regular company guy anywhere from 65 cents all the way up to 80 cents a freaking mile. Now, if you're an owner operator with your own authority, your own truck, you're not going to take a fucking load for $1 a mile because you'd be fucked. You wouldn't make it. But as a company guy, you ain't paying for the fuel, the maintenance, the truck, nothing. Making damn near $1 a mile, that's good freaking money. But the other thing I noticed too is that a lot of these companies that are paying that high are wanting you to do 1099. And I've done 1099, and it's a bullshit move. All that does is screw you on your taxes. I will not do a 1099. Ever. Never again. Did that like years ago, and you want to talk about messing up your taxes, boy? Whew. Yeah, I'll definitely look into that, man. Definitely. But like me, the route I want to go, I'd love to own my own truck, like really flat out get my own authority. I can go get my own damn loads. I can tell people what I'm going to charge, and I can go where I want to go and all that. I don't want to be a glorified lease owner op or none of that crap because you're just a glorified company driver at that point. It really, honestly, it doesn't matter how much money you make today, today's standards, the way it is, because eventually that paper that people brag about, that paper that people want to boast about, it's not going to mean shit. Basically, it'll be worth wiping your ass with. So it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like, it don't. So for me, I just want to make a comfortable wage to be able to pay the bills, put money into savings, crap like that. I'm good. Maybe go on a vacation once in a while. I'm perfectly happy with that. I don't need to be I don't need to be rich. Especially since I've been watching a lot of these. I don't know why. Don't even ask me why, but I've been watching a lot of these freaking like lifestyles of so and so and this and that, like famous people and shit. And it's like they've been married and divorced like 5 or 6 times. They have multiple kids that they're obviously gonna have to pay a shit ton for the rest of their life. Um, they just don't seem happy. So it's like, what's the point? And it's not even practical to have a freaking house that's got like 40,000 square feet with like 20 bathrooms and 10 bedrooms. What's the point? You ain't never probably going to be in any of the other ones anyway. You're going to have the master, and that's it. It's just stupid. It's a waste of money. Or even having like 25 cars in a garage. You can only drive one at one time. So what are you going to do? Leave the other ones? You got to pay insurance on those. You got to buy those. You got to put gas in all those. And the gas prices today, I don't care how rich you are, that's just crazy. It's a lot of money. I'm getting to the point now where I think simpler is more. It's just that easy. Simpler is more. I don't know if you got this, Georgia boy, but this thing is pretty cool too, man. The Valkyrie. I've been loving the crap out of this thing, man. I don't know if you have one. If you don't, I would try it if I were pretty good. Pretty dang good. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get the hell off of here. It's pretty late. I didn't think I was gonna go this long. I did. I just wanted to come on here, chit chat, build something new I got, see what I liked about it, if I even liked it. I'm definitely gonna say that Rabbit Max, definitely you should try it. And that's pretty much cheap enough just to try it, buy it to try it, as what's his name would always say. So why not? Why the hell? But I'm gonna get out of here. You all have a good one. Have the good rest of your week. I got some shit that I ordered coming tomorrow that I gotta put together. That's gonna be fun. I hate doing that, but whatever. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Y'all have a good one. Take care. It is definitely going to be a hot one for me tomorrow. Take care, folks.